Hi, good morning, Moseyers. We got up early, our last day, and came out. We did much better getting on Hagrid's this morning. We just able to fly right on. It is a good one to rope drop if they don't have a delay like they did yesterday, even though we waited for it for yesterday. Motion sickness is a real thing, so it made me sick yesterday, even though the ride was so much fun. It's like one of the best rides here. I decided to not ride it again because I just didn't want to make myself sick first thing again in the morning, and then them all have to sit around and wait on me. So I waited in line with them and then bowed out of the child swap area, and I'm just waiting for them to get off. So I wanted them to go have a good time. We're gonna go do the Harry Potter rides that are open. Becca and I came again last night because Katie was really tired. Went back to the resort around 3. We all took naps while it rained. And then Becca and I came back while Katie stayed and rested. And Becca and I came and rode Forbidden Journey last night, the ride that's in the castle. So I've already gotten to do that. So when they guys get off, Katie and Becca are gonna go do the Forbidden Journey. Again, that ride made me sick, so I'm just kind of hanging out this morning. I am gonna do Flight of the Hippogriff because I've never rode it. And then we're gonna do the Velocicoaster because I've never rode it. I know they're both probably gonna make me sick. I'm just gonna deal with it because I wanna ride them and get the experience at least. And then we're gonna head back to resort, and honestly, spend most of our last day just having a resort day. We've really done most everything we wanted to do here. So we're just gonna go enjoy the resort and the pool and just being, you know, relaxed moms without our children. So that's where we're at. They should be getting off pretty soon because we just flew through that line. We waited, I don't know, 5 minutes. It was pretty cool. After Katie and Becca got off the Hagrid's motorbike ride, we did go ride Flight of the Hippogriff, but we decided to wait till later that night to ride Forbidden Journey because we were going to come back at the nighttime and see the light show that's on the castle. So we decided to go over to Jurassic Park and spend a little time there because we really hadn't gotten to yet. It's not Becca's favorite. She's not a big Jurassic Park fan, but I was super excited about it, and we got to ride the Velocicoaster. It is an amazing, really cool, super new ride. If you like coasters, you have to ride it because it is an awesome one. The queue line is super cool. We had a great time, and then just because I love the ride so much, they let me, again, we all hopped on the Jurassic Park River Venture because it's just fun. And that ride is a lot more fun if while you're riding it, you pretend like you're really scared when you see all the bad dinosaurs. And if you just squeal every now and then, it can be quite hilarious to ride. So we did that, and it was a great time.
You are entering the raptor containment area. Please stay seated. We'll grab your boat in the receiving dock ahead. Do not get out of the boat.
We're going up.
Now proud to present the Mongoliensis, known to the world as Velociraptor.
All right, good girl, Bravo. On me, come. Good girl. Now, no, young lady. On me. Bravo. Let's focus. All right, good girl, Bravo. Are we ready? Okay, let's do it. My first family, come on over. Already, this is awesome. There we go. You're doing great. Again, you're going to want to avoid eye contact with Bravo. Eye contact's like picking a fight. This is a video, so let's wave to the camera, ladies. Hi. Here we are in mortal danger, having an awesome time. Hold on, did you just give her eye contact? She saw that as an act of confrontation.
We did some shopping at the Jurassic Park tribute store after walking around Jurassic Park for a while. Katie decided to buy the mosquito amber snack. It did not taste that great. Don't worry, it's not a real mosquito. And then we watched a parade for a little bit.
Here it comes. This is the best part of the day.
the three of us going to go when we get back from spending some downtime at the resort? First place we head, of course, Harry Potter area. We looked at the Night Bus and Grimmauld Place, and I wish I wanted to get on video that first look of Diagon Alley when you walk through that brick wall. Amazing.
All right, we're about to walk into Diagon Alley. There's the Leaky Cauldron.
Did you know that Fred and George's wand together made a broomstick? Did you know that if you put Tonks and Lupin's wand together, their handles fit perfectly? Go in the wand shops and talk to the people who work there. They can all tell you all kinds of cool little tricks. Since we hadn't rode the Hogwarts Express from King's Cross back to Hogsmeade, remember I said that it changes both ways. We decided to ride that back over so we could see the light show that night on the castle. King's Cross is a really cool queue line as well if you're a Potter fan. When you go into the station, the employees will act like they have no idea where platform 9 3/4 is. There's a really cool illusion where the line in front of you looks like they're disappearing through the wall, and then you open up into platform 9 3/4, and it's really neat to see something that looks so much like the movie. That's cool. It's our turn. Let's run. Like I said, we stayed that night for the light show. I won't show you the whole thing, but here's some highlights.
Sorting hat. There's nothing I can't see, so try me on and I
driver's license and new cards and new insurance cards and all of the stuff that was in my wallet. I got to go through replacing it. And I've already canceled the card, so no one can spend my money. Luckily, I only had like maybe $28 in cash. I had most of my cash in my purse, not in my wallet, so that's good news. But very sad to be going home. Becca's driving. Actually took a minute, and I'm not the one driving, so that's nice. She's been driving for a couple hours now. Been taking a break.
Katie does not drive.
Katie's not allowed.
It's not that she doesn't drive. She's not allowed to drive.
Won't let Katie drive my car. She can't do it. Plus, she'd probably fall asleep while she was driving, which wouldn't be a good thing. That's why she's not allowed to drive my car. So we had a great time. One of the coolest things going on this trip for us was just the Harry Potter stuff. I mean, we all love Harry Potter so much, and it was the main reason we wanted to go. Now, you most certainly can go to Universal and have a good time if you love movies and you're not a big Harry Potter person, because there's a lot of other things there too. But Harry Potter for us, that's just kind of where it was at. That last night, I never really did a recap, but we went back after we hung out at the resort that day. We did end up going back to the parks and rode the Forbidden Journey, which is in the castle, one more time. And I decided not to ride it because I've told you guys it makes me not feel good. But if you're the kind of person that doesn't really like even riding rides that you either think are going to make you sick, or you feel like it might be too thrill of a ride for you, some people don't like my mother, I don't think she would ride it. It's really cool even just to go through the line. If you like Harry Potter, you have to go through that queue line, because you get to go through the castle and you get to see, like the Mirror of Erised and the
Snape's office.
Yes, Dumbledore's
All the
office.
portraits, the moving portraits.
You go in the Gryffindor common room. I mean, it's just so cool of experience to walk through that castle and just completely be immersed in a book or films that you just have loved for so long. So that was really, really neat. Super enjoyed it, loved it. The only other thing we never really talked about was the Velociraptor, which is the new coaster there. The Velocicoaster, not the Raptor, that's the dinosaur. The Velocicoaster, I loved it. I love coasters. I'm really sad that they make me feel as bad as they do. But wow, that was amazing roller coaster. Super fast. And so many twists and turns. These two also like roller coasters, but
I love that roller coaster, but that roller coaster is scary, and it will definitely make you sick if you get motion sickness.
I can tolerate roller coasters. If I'm with someone who wants to ride them, I'll ride them. If I'm with someone who doesn't care anything about roller coasters, I'm completely fine skipping them. But for what it was, yes, I can fully appreciate it was one of the best roller coasters I've ever been on. That being said, I didn't enjoy it that much because I'm dead scared.
It was scary.
it scared them. And that's cool. Usually if a coaster is going to scare someone, it always is someone who's like, oh my god, no, I can't go get on that. I can't get on that. And then you're like, no, come on, let's do it. And then they finally agree. But these two, they'll hop on a roller coaster with you if you want to. They're like, oh, okay. But they got off and they're like, nope, nothing like that. That was scary. So that was cool. That was a cool ride.
I really love roller coasters. Like, they are one of my favorite things. But that roller coaster, just the way it turns you and twists you, you feel like you're coming out of your chair and you're going to go flying
spend
across
the majority of the ride upside down.
It was awesome. It was so much fun. I will say I'm also getting that way too, where it's not that I don't care for roller coasters. I love them. But if I'm with someone who doesn't want to ride them or they're too scared to, I don't have to, unless it's a roller coaster I have never been on before. And then I'm like, well, I got to try it at least once. I'm all about riding a ride at least once. But it was great. Harry Potter stuff was great. Highlight of the trip for me was probably just experiencing Harry Potter with my friends. I've been before. And it's really cool to go with someone who's never been before or your first time, because if you're a Harry Potter fan, you're just overwhelmed with all the excitement and just things that you've read about, and you're like, oh my god, there it is, there it is. So that's cool. Anything y'all want to say before we wrap this up, guys? Oh, oh, hold on. Oh, sorry, we had some bumps in the road.
Try the different Harry Potter drinks. Don't just try the butterbeer, because the other drinks are actually really, really good too. Like the pumpkin drink and the
Pumpkin
orange
juice
drink. And really, if you're going to spend money on the food and on snacks, Harry Potter out of the whole resort is where you're going to find the good stuff. Whether you're a Harry Potter fan or not, it's just really good.
See, I don't wholeheartedly agree with that. They had good stuff there, but there are a lot of other good food and drinks not in the Harry Potter area.
The majority of why you want to get that is if you're a fan.
Yeah.
So you'd be like, oh my gosh, I had a butterbeer. They have that all the time. Although
Yeah.
the butterbeer wasn't really that good. The frozen one was good. And we never tried a hot butterbeer, which I'm sure would be good.
I'm very sad. I didn't get tried hot butterbeer. Some people, though,
pumpkin-
probably love butterbeer, because some people really love butterscotch, and it's a butterscotch drink, and I don't care much for butterscotch, so I can see why I wouldn't really like it. I don't know why the frozen one tasted so much better than the cold one. Also, Matt, I think maybe the cold one that we had really wasn't very cold. Like, it seemed like it was lacking ice, and maybe if it was colder, we would have liked it better. I don't know.
Just everything I ate out of Harry Potter, I just didn't like. The only thing that I liked that I ate out of the Harry Potter world was the tater tots from Zeus, and those were so good. Oh, man. You can't go wrong. Whether you do the buffalo, whether you do the pizza, whether
You love the cowfish.
yeah, but that's not like in the park.
I mean, it's food that
It's
we
on the
eat here.
strip. It's not
in the resort.
It's on the strip.
She crazy. She don't know what she's talking about.
It's not in the strip.
She was picky the whole time. Anyways, we had a good time. Hope you join us again. Like this video, please. Subscribe. If you haven't seen any of our other videos, or if I'm honestly not sure how many days I'm going to chop this video into, so watch them all if it wasn't all on this one. And join us for our trips. We go camping a lot. We travel the Southeast, and we try to have some fun. See you guys. Okay, we are going to today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try some treats from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. First, we have some Puking Pasties. Pastilles.
And what do?
They make you throw up. One side makes you throw up, and one
So
side
that you
makes
can
stop
get out
throwing
of
up.
class.
That's right.
Once you're out of class, you eat the other side, and then you can just go have fun.
Okay. Dear Jesus.
Well, I don't think it's.
I was just trying to break it apart. Okay, well here's a purple and a green. I'm not sure if you're gonna throw up or not throw up.
All right.
Who's gonna start puking?
Okay, good.
It's alright. It could use more sweetness.
We're plenty sweet. Okay, next we have jelly slugs. Yeah.
I think I'll take a nice light green one.
I'll take a yellow one.
That's gross.
No, it tastes very good.
It tastes like candy. It's like a
Yeah.
the chocolate frog, which you can get a souvenir tin.
Ooh. And the good thing about chocolate frogs is they come with chocolate frog cards. So we got Albus Dumbledore, Salazar Slytherin, Rowena Ravenclaw, Helga Hufflepuff, and
Gryffindor's
can
in
we
there.
guess the other one?
Godric.
Gryffindor. Yay!
That was a very Hogwartsy chocolate frog. All right, let's taste them. You want to break a piece off? Break a foot?
Not froggy at all.
Favorite thing yet, chocolate. Mosey on, y'all.